And then there was one last poll, which from Leger, which I found striking. Most of them kind of run-of-the-mill questions, but then near the bottom, there's one question that really stood out to me. 57% of Canadians agreed with the following statement. The discovery of the mass graves in Kamloops and the potential for others like it makes me question the whole moral foundation that Canada has been based on. I'm like, hello there. That's like, reads like a question that was introduced by an anti-colonial trickster. And if you look at the breakdown by age, for those aged 18 to 35, agreement jumps to 70%. So 70% of young people are basically questioning the claim of moral goodness that, you know, the nation state of Canada kind of relies on. I found that striking. Is that your sense too, that there is this kind of underlying shift happening, at least among attitudes?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, there's been some shift in fairness in mainstream media. They cover these issues more. It stays a little bit longer. You'll see more Indigenous voices. Politicians, of course, have all absorbed that into their rhetoric. NDP and Liberals tend to have more Indigenous issues in their platform, not so much Conservatives. But my real hope has always been and remains in the people, in Canadians, because the vast majority of Canadians on a whole range of issues, whether it's human rights, environmental issues, anti-racism, Indigenous issues, are much more aware. They're much more educated, and they're much more likely to take substantive action than they were before. Like in history, the focus was on just being aware, but not really changing anything. Now Canadians realize they have the numbers, the power, the wealth, and the positions of influence to actually affect change, not just at the political level for voting, but in the institutions in which they work. And you see some significant movement, and that's all coming from the people. It's not coming from governments. And I think all of the change that's needed for all of us will probably continue to come from the people if we don't forget about the importance of organizing and education and standing in solidarity with one another.